Hey there, fifth grade. Believe it or not, we are very close to the end of the school year here, and so this week, instead of a read aloud, I'm going to give you an instructional video on how to work on your fifth grade project. We'll go through this in. Oh, that was weird. My tongue just froze there. We'll go through this in um, morning meetings, but let me also just show you as a resource in case you forget what to do or miss a morning meeting or something like that. So I'm going to move my face over here, down there and out of the way. Now I'm all the way over here. Anywho, check it out. Here's Google Classroom, and this is from a student view. So this is me logging in as a student, not as, and so this is what it would look like for you. So you go to Classroom, you go to Classwork, and then you're going to click on, you'll notice what's a little bit different is you have your morning meetings and your specials and electives, and this week you only have one assignment. It says 526 to 529 reading, writing, and vocabulary, and it says 526 to 529 all reading, writing, and vocabulary. So you're going to click on this, and it says all of your reading and writing work this week will be on this assignment. Every day, step 1, read for 30 minutes from a choice book, open ebooks, or from a book from home. Let me know if you need a book to read. Step 2, open the 5th grade final project draft. Step 3, complete that day's portion of the draft. Step 4, submit the draft. Step 5, on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you need to unsubmit the document to keep working in it, okay? And then every day you're going to work on this vocabulary as well. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Steps 2 through 5 are the weird ones and the ones that you need to be really careful about. So here's this document that everyone has. You have a copy in your Google Classroom. You click on it. And this is where you're going to be completing all of the 5th grade project. As you can see, it's a bunch of pages. It's like 6 pages, right? I'm not making you do 6 pages in one day. That would be crazy of me. But you are going to do about a page a day. And every day that you work on it, you're going to have to turn it in. And then the next day, you're going to have to unsubmit it. So it says, what does every adolescent need to know to succeed in 5th grade and in middle school? There's a brief explanation, and here are the actual directions for the project. It says, choose 3 pieces of excellent advice on Tuesday, May 26th. The first piece of advice must be a theme from one of the books we've read this year. The second piece of advice must be something you've learned in a family interview. The final piece of advice must be something you've learned firsthand in your own life. Then it says, step 2, write a paragraph using race. Okay? But as you can see, this paragraph is for Wednesday. So the first day you're doing some planning, then you're drafting 1 paragraph on Wednesday, 1 paragraph on Thursday, and 1 paragraph on Friday. The following week you're going to revise that work, and I'm going to give you some feedback. So it says scroll down for each day's work. Tuesday, May 26th. Plan. Think. What do young teens need to know in order to be successful and happy in life? And so you're going to think about some advice from one of the books we've read, so one of the themes that we've read. You're going to think of some advice from the family interview, so maybe your grandma or your uncle told you the way that they think is best to go through life. And then some advice from your own life. And you're going to plan and answer these questions. This is just what you're doing on Tuesday. I'll say that again. This is all of Tuesday's work right here, along with vocabulary and reading, and independent reading. So you're going to answer these. So let's say I did this. One theme was always believe in yourself. I think that's some good advice. Yourself. So I type that in, and then it says book title and author. Well, that came up in Seraphina's Promise. And it's a title, so it should be italicized by Anne Berg. And if you don't know one of the writers, the authors, you can always just Google it real quick. So I'm going to fill all of this out, and then once I've completed this box, and this box, then this is Wednesday's work, so I don't need to do this. So I'm going to, once knowing that if I had actually completed these all, I'm going to click Turn In, okay? I click Turn In, it comes here, it says Turn in your work, turn in, and there it is. Cool. Now, I would close out because I've done my work for Tuesday. Now, when I come back on Wednesday, I need to work in the same document, okay? And so the reason why I'm having you do this is so that I, Mr. Luke, can see that you're making progress, but so that all your work can be in one place for this assignment. So on Wednesday, I'm going to click the link again. I'm going to go back to here, okay? But look, it says request to edit access. This is no good. I can't type in here, and I'm not going to request access. Nope, this is not okay. So I'm going to click X, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go View Assignment. Oh, look, here it is right here. It says Unsubmit. I'm going to click Unsubmit. And now if I click on it, now it's going to let me type in it. And look, there are my responses from yesterday. So I could add to them. But really what I would do, since I had already finished this, is I would go to Wednesdays. Wednesday says, write a 1-paragraph response about your first piece of advice, the book theme. Pardon me. And so I could write my response. Here's an example here. Have you ever felt like adults would not understand things that were frustrating you? One important piece of advice. So here's my restate. Here's my answer. Here's my cite evidence, and here's my explain. Okay, and then I would write my paragraph here. I'm going to start with a little hook, and I'm trying to prove that theme, which was always believe in yourself, which comes up in Seraphina's Promise. So something like, maybe I would hook someone in by saying something like, wouldn't it be hard to go around constantly doubting yourself? And then I'd go through and write my race paragraph about Seraphina's Promise and the theme that it teaches an adolescent, okay? When I'm done with that paragraph, I scroll down a bit and look, oh, this is Thursday's work, okay? So now I can turn my work in. I can turn it in. Are you sure you want to turn in? Turn in. Great, and I am ready to go, and it won't be until Thursday when, again, I will have everything closed out, and on Thursday, when I need to work on, the project again, I will hit Unsubmit, and then I can get back to work. If you have questions, as always, you can ask me during morning meetings, or you could send me a message. I cannot wait to see the work that you're doing in these. You've all worked so hard this year, and it's been an unpredicted and kind of very weird way to end the school year, but this final project is going to be a great thing for you to take with you. All of this work I'm going to be compiling into a really amazing website, so you're going to be able to see a class page with all of your awesome advice, as well as some creative stuff that you're going to add in there at the end. So please make sure you're doing this draft, and if you have questions, just let me know. See you guys. Bye-bye.